So, you've decided to adopt a cat. Congratulations. Cats can be adorable, funny, and downright therapeutic companions. But hold your horses, or your whiskers in this case. While all cats deserve a loving home, some breeds might not be the best fit for first-timers. This is where I was almost 20 years ago. There were no channels on YouTube back then, so I bought a book called Cats for Dummies. After a couple of months of research, I decided that a ragdoll cat was in my future, and I adopted my beautiful girl, Maxi. And she's been a loving member of my family now for almost 20 years, and I can't imagine life, especially these last 20 years, without her. I bring this up because shelters are full of cats that were once adopted. But for any number of reasons, the relationships just didn't work out. And unfortunately, these poor cats wind up back in cages or worse. If you watch this video and take nothing else away from it, understand that the best way to choose a cat is to spend time with them before you bring them home. With few exceptions that we'll go into here in a minute, the breed of a cat is mostly irrelevant. Yes, each breed will have its own personality characteristics in common, but every cat is an individual, and until you spend time with them, it's really hard to know if that cat will be a good match for you. Whether it's a rescue cat, a purebred cat from a breeder, that is the number one rule. Let's dive into the top 7 cat breeds that first-time cat owners might want to avoid. It's not that these kitties are bad, far from it, but they do come with quirks and demands that could make them tough to handle. And if you're new to the world of feline companionship, maybe you should avoid. Let's start with a couple of breeds that are known to be very difficult. Bengal cats. They're beautiful. With leopard-like spots and their sleek bills, it's easy to fall in love at first sight. But don't be fooled by their wild looks. These cats are closer to wild animals than most varieties of domestic cats. They can be quite a handful, especially for busy people, whether you're a first-time cat owner or not. They are very high-energy animals. Bengals are active, playful, incredibly intelligent, which means that they can get bored easily. And when a Bengal cat gets bored, well, let's just say your furniture, your curtains, and anything else that isn't nailed down may pay the price. They need a lot of mental and physical stimulation. They love to climb and explore, so if you're not ready to create a big cat playground in your home, this breed might not be the best choice for you. Finally, if you have your heart set on one of these cats, check your local laws because they are not legal to keep as pets in all of the 50 states and some of the other countries in the world. Next is the Savannah Cat. Just like the Bengals, Savannah cats are much closer to wild animals than most domesticated cats. Ever wanted to bring a little bit of the wild into your home? Well, the Savannah Cat is a breed that's a cross between a domestic cat and a serval, which is a type of wild African cat. They're tall, athletic, and absolutely stunning. But here's the catch. Savannah cats are not your average household cat. They're highly energetic, love to jump, and can be quite independent, sometimes verging on aloof. They can also be a challenge to train and might not be the most affectionate companions. Unless you're up for the task of managing a semi-wild animal in your home, the Savannah might be a little bit too much for first-timers. This is another breed that is restricted by local laws, and you should be positive that if this is the right cat for you, you need to do your research and check. The next cat is a sad story. It's the story of the Scottish Fold. Those adorable folded ears. Scottish Folds have a unique appearance that make them incredibly popular. However, what many don't know is that the very mutation that causes their ears to fold can also lead to serious health problems, particularly joint and cartilage issues. Caring for a Scottish Fold often means being vigilant with their health and managing potential pain issues as they age. First-time cat owners might find the medical upkeep of this breed daunting, especially when you're getting used to the basics of cat care. I dedicated an entire video on this very sad situation, and I'll link it here. It's really heartbreaking and, well, it's changed my opinion of this breed, as I question whether continuing breeding them is humane. Suffice it to say that for many Scottish Folds and their owners, there's a lot of heartbreak. Next, the hairless Sphinx is like no other cat. Their unique appearance makes them seem low maintenance, right? No fur, no shedding. But don't be fooled. Sphinx cats actually need more care in certain areas. Because they don't have fur to absorb oils in their skin, they require regular baths to keep their skin healthy and clean. They're also very sensitive to cold temperatures, so you'll need to keep your home warm and cozy or invest in cat sweaters. For someone new to cat ownership, managing the special needs of a Sphinx cat could be a little more work than you anticipate. Next is the Abyssinians. They're one of the oldest cat breeds, known for their lithe bodies and playful, inquisitive nature. These cats are always on the go, exploring their surroundings and getting into everything. While their intelligence and curiosity make them fascinating companions, they can be overwhelming for first-time owners. Abyssinians need constant stimulation and can become bored quite easily, which leads to destructive behavior. And if you're not prepared to engage them with toys, puzzles, and games regularly, you might end up with a very frustrated and mischievous kitty. Next, Persian cats. Persians? Well, they're the divas of the cat world. With their long, luxurious coats and sweet, laid-back personalities, they might seem like the perfect pet for first-timers. However, Persians require a ton of grooming. We're talking daily brushing sessions to keep their fur tangle-free and regular eye cleaning because their flat faces can lead to tear staining. For first-time cat owners, all this upkeep might feel overwhelming. Sure, they're calm and affectionate, but unless you're prepared to spend a significant amount of time on grooming, a Persian cat could quickly become a high-maintenance housemate. Also, with their flat faces, some Persians are prone to breathing problems. Next is the Bombay cat. The Bombay is like a little Black Panther in your home. Sleek, striking, and very confident. They are known for their shiny black coats and golden eyes. However, despite their cool appearance, Bombay cats are very social and attention-seeking. They love to be around people and can become quite clingy. While they aren't necessarily an aggressive cat, they do have a reputation for getting very aggressive when they're engaged in playtime. So expect that after a play session, you might walk away with some possible scratches. And this might be something very important to consider for those with young children in the house, or if you're planning a family sometime in the next 15 years or so. Maybe this isn't the right choice for you. If you're not home a lot, or prefer a more independent cat, the Bombay might not be the best choice for you. As I said in the opening, there's no better way to adopt a cat than to visit them before you adopt them and spend time with them. Take your time making your choice. Remember that this is a long-term commitment. If you don't have kids today, but you want kids in the future, then maybe the Bombay cat isn't the right choice for you. Being thoughtful today will help you avoid the unpleasantness of having to rip a loving cat out of its home because you made the wrong decision years earlier. Consider your lifestyle today and what you're working towards in the next 15 years or so, and the amount of time and effort that you're willing to invest in your new feline friend. I wish you luck and much love as you take off on this new journey. It's time for our viewer poll. More and more people are commenting on our polls each week, and we are so appreciative that you take the time not only to watch the video, but to participate in our discussion in the comments section. Here's today's question. What breed of cat do you think is best for people who have very little experience with cats? I get many comments from people who say that the best cat is a mixed breed, and it's a valid point for sure. But we mostly talk about the various cat breeds here because it's the cat breed's traits that we can discuss. So I completely understand and know that so many of you have wonderful relationships with mixed breeds and rescues. Thank you again for your continued support on our channel. And if you enjoy it, please consider subscribing to us. It helps us more than you know. Let's shift our discussion from facts to myths. Let's debunk a couple of cat myths in our next video, and I'll see you there.